Hey there, it's the end of the week, and since I've introduced the gem return summon a week ago, I'm planning on doing it now. I've been saving up gems this entire week, trying to get as many as I can, and I've ultimately just ended up with 23,318. The amount you need for step 4 is 30,000, so I have to hope to get the rest from here. Knowing Gumi, the chances of that are next to none. Alright. I already did step 1 and got 800 gems in return, and that wasn't too bad. But I'm going to need at least 7,000 gems in return. Now step 2 can give me up to 2,500 gems, and step 3 can give me up to 10,000 gems. But since I need 7,000, there's only one way to find out, huh? Alright, step 2, here we go. $3,900, alright. That's about a lot lower than I was hoping for, actually. Alright, this is going to determine if I can do the 4th step. If not, then I'll just move on to using my discount summon ticket and choosing one of the summons. I guess this video can act as a recommended summons list, although I'm not sure if any of you are watching by the end of the week. Only 1,400 gems. So either my luck is pretty bad, or, well, the rates are terrible. Let me know in the comments how many gems you managed to summon, and if you can do the 4th step. As a free-to-play player, I do not want to spend any money on any games. So ultimately, I will have to just scrounge up the gems that I can, and hopefully I'll be able to figure it out by the end of the day. If I cannot do it, then, well, that's the end of this video, I suppose. But I may as well introduce you to the summon ticket that we were given. Last time I was able to use the Saba Soul Shards. Now I think I will choose the Memento and the Gear Summon. I'm still not going to do the Crystal Selectors until by the time they expire, since there's no need for me to do so. But the Gear Selectors and the Memento Selectors are something that I've been wanting to do a video on for a while. Now, I have quite a few of these, so I may as well point out the ones that are interesting. The Curious Doll has always been an excellent item, even though it's not as good right now. The Saint's Meteor is also another interesting item, since it can raise your agility and act as a heal. And for weapons, as weapons go, I recommend the Dragon Head Gauntlet for attacking fists. And everything else would actually be recommended through a Memento, to be honest. So for now, I'll just choose Saint's Meteor. I have enough gold gear shards, so I may as well bring that to level 5 later. Now for the Memento. In this case, they've shrunk the list down. Before you can try to get Noon's Memento, but now it's not here anymore. It seems that they've realized that that Memento is a bit overpowered when put on a strong unit like Noon. So what I recommend is to go for a Memento that will bring you one step closer to getting the Memento leader skill that you wanted. As for me, that memento would be none. I have not gotten lucky enough to get a memento that can be limit broken for the leader skills. My closest are about, well, this one. Scarlet Memento Study Guide, and that's not something strong in particular. I mean, I'd really hate it if I chose to use my ticket on that. And so for the summons, there are quite a few summons that are going to stretch into the week next. I can't do the guaranteed summon because I don't have any paid gems to begin with. And these summons are just far too expensive to use gems on. Hero and Heroine, while looking good, doesn't actually give any rates up until the end. And even then, it's only doubled rates for the featured units. This one wouldn't be too bad, because you can get 1 5-star summon per 6 summons, but then you have to remember you're only getting 6 summons. And I haven't actually summoned on any of these banners because I was hoping to get the 4th step for the Memento banner, but that didn't happen. So what I'm going to do is use my discount ticket on one of these mementos. I don't have Sable's Memento, and while it's not limited, it's also not on the rate up. It's not going to be on the rate up later. So I think I will try to summon from this one, because the rate up mementos are some of the ones that I don't have. Like on Passion We Soar, 9 Lives, or Monochrome Blossoms. Alright, that's one discount ticket used. It's going to expire by the end of the month. Well, today actually. So I may as well use it now. And one 10-step summon for the mementos. Alright, it's yellow and it's yellow. Okay. But there are 5 yellows, so maybe one will turn red. Tell me in the comments below how lucky you were with your mementos. At this rate, it doesn't look like it's going to be lucky for me. A lot of the events are going to end soon today, so it would be wise to at least finish them. If you haven't finished Mystic Tower or Mobius, then you may be missing out on a lot of free gems. Next week, we will be getting Setsuna's Job Plus and a new unit as well. If I'll be lucky enough to pull her, then I may be able to do a review on her. If I am not lucky enough to pull her, then it'll just be the same mode for the next week. Anyways, the reason I recommended saving your gems is because this unit, after looking her over the first time, is actually going to be a very powerful wind unit. Of course, you will have to enlighten her, and at the same time, I'm not sure if she's limited. If she is, it is definitely going to be a huge pain for me. After all, this isn't a collaboration unit. On the bright side, Setsuna will get her Job Plus, and since she's not a limited unit, that is at least a guarantee that I can get a strong unit to my collection. And that's it for this video, and I'll see you again next time.